There it goes. Everything seems kind of slow today. It's okay. I'm glad you all like the videos. I will at some point get around to editing those so that they're chaptered out and all those things, but um, I don't enjoy doing that, so I'm gonna hire somebody, possibly my daughter or my niece, to go through my YouTube channel and like clean it up and organize it, make it easier for you all to find stuff on there. But if you want all the videos in a nice, neat little package for you, sign up for one of those newsletters that I've been posting around, and you can go to the link in my bio and you can sign up, and I will make sure you get an email at the end of all this with all the videos and the links to the patterns, so you can save that on your hard drive and refer to it later on down the line if you want. I don't know what I'm saying. I am here for the long haul today because we are doing the supernova. Now this is the 6-day supernova holiday tree skirt. I'll put it on. Hey D, when I was working on this the other night, each row was taking 20 to 30 minutes. So I think there are still 9 rows to go on this. So tomorrow I definitely want to show all the edges. So I may not get this whole supernova done, but if I don't, I will go back and do all the rows that I didn't get to. I'll rip out the edging and do all the rows so that there is video of everything. Hi Lisa. For the future, but just for now, I'm gonna do my best to show every single row, because the supernova has a bunch of different rows, like 2A, 2B, 2C. They're slightly different from one another, but they're basically the same. But every once in a while I get an email or a comment on YouTube that's like, where's row blah blah blah. So I want to make sure that I show every different row that's not repeated, so that the person that needs the video help with the pattern will have it. Hi Della. So that being said, don't feel like you have to stick around here all day, because this could be a long one and I might be popping in and out. So I might be heading out and coming back, just depending. So I feel like there's probably at least, there's 9 rows. So if they take 20 to 30 minutes, somebody do the math on that's like 4.5 hours. So I did 3.5 the other day, so maybe it's not that big of a deal, but I definitely do not want to sit here in one place crocheting that entire time. So at some point I will be taking a break and taking care of my body. And I suggest that you do the same with your marathon crochet projects. So I'm going to model what I preach. You'll be happy to know I've got my water, and this is fresh water. It's not bug water that's been sitting out. It's fresh water, and I'm showing off with a backup can, okay, just in case. It's the La Croix Pamplemousse. Pamplemousse. J'adore ce mot, pamplemousse, en français. You just got the extent of the French that I know. Pamplemousse and whatever. And I also have my plate of cheese, bread and cheese. Yeah, at least 4.5 hours. So, and I expect even longer, because as it gets bigger, then the rows are, going to take even longer than they did the other night. So I'm definitely going to take breaks. And look, if I can't do it all, I can't do it all today. I'm only human. I know I seem superhuman wearing this supernova as a poncho, but yeah, I'm only human. I'm only human. Um, but tomorrow I will be live at noon, and I will be showing all three edges of the holiday tree skirts. So the star blanket has a peppermint candy cane edge, red and white. It's adorable. And the supernova has a similar edge, but it has pom-poms on it. And these edges take forever. So I'm going to show you, like at least 10 or so stitches of it so that you can get it going and repeat it. But obviously I'm not going to do the entire edge of each skirt because that would take a really long time. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to show it. Yeah, for each of them. So the pom-pom, the candy cane edge, the pom-pom edge, and the twisted fringe icicle edge, which goes on this. And whatever I don't finish today, I'll rip out that icicle edge and I'll come back on a live and I'll finish up, whatever. And then through the magic of video editing, that will make the videos be in order for the future. Oh yeah. I'm feeling festive. I'm ready to put my Christmas tree up. Working on all these holiday tree skirts the whole time. I'm waiting for my sister to show up. Hi, Linda. So good to see you. I'm waiting for my sister to show up because she gave me this hat. And so I think she'll enjoy seeing me in this hat. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? All right. It's supernova time. Supernova time. I'm ready. I am ready for today. I'm going to put this up here. And TikTok, if you don't like the view, you know what you can do. No. I'm just kidding, TikTok. I love you the best. I love all the social media platforms, but I love TikTok the best. Seriously. I was hanging out with my good friend, and I treat her kids like my grandkids because I don't have any grandkids of my own, so I treat her kids like my grandkids. And one of them said, they call me Mama Beth. One of them said, I love everybody in this family, but there's one person I love just a little bit more, and it's Mama Beth. Let me tell you, that comment, that made my life. That made my life. Okay. You're going to get to see the whole thing here. The whole ensemble today, because I have to push the chair in a little bit. This chair doesn't have wheels. I know I'm going to be sitting here a long time, and I do have lipedema, so my legs swell up when I sit in a chair. So I have a roller under my desk, a Core Energetics roller that I prop my feet up on, and none of it is it doesn't slide around or anything. So it's a whole process. Excuse me, getting comfortable. Okay, supernova. I'm not even sure what a supernova is in real life. Can anyone explain that to me? I remember when I was designing these blankets and I said, the blankets, and I said, I'm going to call this one the star, I'm going to call this one the superstar, and I'm going to call this one the supernova. And my friend said, what is a supernova exactly? And I was like, I don't know. just sounds good. Okay, so I finished on, oh my goodness. Let me see. Row 6A. What did I do with that hook? Okay. A couple of my stitches came out. Let me just bring everything back up to speed. It's a little better, right? Oh no, now you're like seeing me upside down. Let's zoom in. There we go. That's better. Okay, and then single crochet in the top of the turning chain. Dee is asking, I was thinking that green and white one would look great with gold glittery edge. Anyone know of a gold glitter yarn? I don't. And I'm not sure if Joann's didn't make the twinkle, but there were not as many colors of the twinkle available this year as there were last year. Okay, I have to see what I'm doing next. Where is it? 7B. 7B takes the place of row 7 from now to the end. Chain 1. I'm opening up a timer. Although I see, I thought I saw Della here, so Della's the one that's been timing me. Okay, 7B takes the place of row 7 from now to the end. It's the last, and D. Louise says it's the supernova is the last and brightest stage of a star before it explodes and disappears. I knew it had something to do with explosions. Chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch and each stitch across, making 2 single crochet in the center double crochet in the row below. Okay, so this is a mindless one. Single crochet across and then 2 double crochet in the peaks. Hi, Deborah. Oops, I don't want that. Too many windows. Thank you, Facebook user. If you're commenting from one of the Facebook groups, I'm not going to be able to see your name. So it does help me if you say who you are. I can see you on YouTube, and I can see you on, obviously I can see you on TikTok because I'm not using streaming software over there. I wish they would, I wish there was a way to do it. I don't have the capability to do it yet. Oh my gosh. The thumbnail on my live already on YouTube is like, I'm there in this Johnny Cash hat and I'm like, looking like a fool. Oh goodness. Okay, let me go over here. Thanks for the follow. All right. I'm going to mess up my time. Hi, Carolyn from Germany. Good to see you, my friend. single crochet row. I have little cheat cards in the pattern that tell you, give you little cheats about the increases because they change. Debbie's asking, hi Dee, are you getting any of this current storm? I think I got lucky because it was supposed to come up the East Coast, but it didn't. It went more inland. So I have actually had really nice weather. Yesterday was nice. The day before was very windy. Getting a little wind and rain. The rain actually feels more just like spray hitting the house. It doesn't feel like actual rain. I ran out to go to the post office. I forgot today is a holiday, so there's no mail. I have freaking packages, so I'm not going to be able to get those until Monday now. I want to go down and see what the ocean's doing. That's always fun. I went down last night before I went live and I saw the moon coming up over the water, just between the water and a little sliver of cloud cover. Or there was just like a little sliver through the cloud cover that I could see the moon. Was still really beautiful. It's not a full moon, but the moon's still really big. So when it's clear, it's so incredibly bright. I always take pictures of it, and it's like you would think it was the sunrise. Seriously. It's so bright. Yeah, that was scary. And Dee, I can't imagine what you went through right in the, where it hit like that. I mean, I felt the effects of it and it didn't really come anywhere near me. We just got those outer swoops, and that was terrifying. That was absolutely terrifying for like an entire day. I can't imagine what it was like for you. One, two, three. Since these are here, I might work over them for like one stitch. But I will go back and weave them in later. Those ends from when I joined a new ball. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure you did. I could see it on you. It's very traumatic. And trauma is physical too, the way it affects your brain. 2 single crochet in each peak, 1 single crochet all the way across. This is row 7B, and it's going to replace row 7 to the end of the pattern. I think previously in row 7 we might have had a different number of increases. That's why I had to do a 7B. 7A and 7B. Also, I believe I gave you stitch counts for all of this. Let's see. It says you should have 21, 31, 37, etc. single crochet on each end. 26, 32, 38, double crochet. That should say single crochet between each peak, and 2 single crochet in the peaks. So the counts are there. If you're someone who likes to count. Yeah, it can affect your concentration. I'm glad you were able to find your Crojo after the storm. Hi, thanks for following. Supernova tree skirt is practically a blanket. Hi, Grammy Sims. Yes, this one's the Supernova tree skirt. There's a metallic filament you can buy to work along with your yarn, but I can't remember where I saw it. Let's see. Hey, Corvid. Scrolling lives while crocheting boot cuffs and found yours. Wonderful. Welcome. I am crocheting a 6-day Supernova holiday tree skirt. I'm thinking this is going to be a little bit of a marathon session today. I don't even know if I'll get it all done. But But I'm doing the edges tomorrow, no matter what. I knew that this one would take longer. I wasn't counting on the Superstar taking as long as it did. I only spent one day doing the star. I got a snagger. Might as well drink some water while I'm doing it. While I'm stopped. Yes. I know you're waiting on those edges, Debbie. Which edge is it you're trying to do? Is it the candy cane? Or which one were you wanting to do? You still deciding? Did you want to watch them all first before you decide? Hi, thank you. Nisha World. Nisha World. Thanks for following. Appreciate it. Okay. Sounds good. What did I say? Nisha World. All right, welcome. This is the 6-day Supernova Holiday Tree Skirt. And this is my third day working on it. I got a lot to do on it today. And this is part of the 6-day Holiday Tree Skirt Crochet Along. You got to your 1K. Congratulations. Proud of you, my friend. Have you gone live yet? Nice. Are you a crocheter? Were you crocheting on your live? How did it go for you? Did you enjoy it? I think it's so fun. Hi, thanks for following. Was somebody's username? Did I see that empathy per bitch? I like that. Nice. Nice one. Oh, that's so great. Good for you. I mean, they talk about the drama over here on TikTok, but honestly, if you have the right people around you, you'll do fine. You can tell when people comment if they're the drama, you know. So whenever I see, even on somebody else's video, I see somebody making a comment that I don't like or that I think is like, they're the, they're the type of person that would bring the negativity, I just block them. And the stuff that goes around, it's not so much the TikToks that are posted, but I think what happens is people go on lives and they talk about the drama. And yeah, it doesn't touch me because I have enough people blocked. So just keep your good people around you that are proud of you and that are, pumping you up and building you up, and you're going to do great on this platform. Hi, Tamara. I can't go slower. I have too much to do. This is single crochet. It's row 7B of the 6-day Supernova Holiday Tree Skirt. Okay, I'll slow down a little bit. I'm on a timer, so I don't really want to. This is the single crochet stitch. It's metallic embroidery thread. I mean, people come here to see me go fast. It's just single crochet. Thanks for following. I'm almost to the end of this row. You crochet too, Rosalie? Welcome. Thanks for the likes. I'm on a mission today. I have 8 more rows to do after this, and each row has taken me between 20 and 30 minutes to do. And since this pattern starts in the middle and goes out, it gets bigger, and each row takes longer and longer. This yarn is a Big Twist from Joann's. The silver is Big Twist Twinkle, and the name of the color is Gray. And the white, I guess they're both Twinkle. The white is also Big Twist Twinkle. And the name of the color is white. It's white and gray and Big Twist Twinkle from Joann's. Okay, this has gotten too big to show the whole thing. This is the difference between the star and the supernova. The star would have just kept going with these big points, but the supernova here at this point, we added in this extra point. So that's what gives it the explosion look. 23 minutes. That was 3 minutes longer than the last single crochet row from the other day. But I was talking and I did stop to file my nail and take a drink and some other BS. But I probably did that the other time too. That nail is still snagging. My nails are really awful. See, I'm here for the long haul. I've got snacks. I got drinks. Row 2B is next. 2B? Oh, I don't know why I just popped the other can. Guess I gotta drink them both. I gotta drink them both now or it's gonna be bug water. 2B. Or not 2B. There's 2B and 3B, and then a repeat of 4, 5, 6, 4, 5A, 6A, 7B in that order. And then there's a 2C and a 3C. And the difference between 2C and 3C, I think, is that there's only going to be one. Well, we'll see when I get there. Let's not fart around. Let's do this. We're changing rows every 3 colors. Excuse me. Chain 3, counting the stitch under your chain, skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, I'll try to slow down. Okay, there's my skip 2. Let me get closer to it. I zoomed in really fast. Hope I didn't make anyone sick. Okay, chain 3, counting the stitch under your chain, which is that one. 1, 2, 3 double crochet in the next. And then we're going to skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next 7 times. So this is how this is different from the Superstar, and I should probably change the Superstar to be more like this, because I think it doesn't say repeat to the mountain. It just tells you how many times to do it, because this Not on the supernova. The cluster, Della's asking a really good question because I screwed this up last night on the live. The superstar is the only one that has the cluster on the side edge. The supernova and the star don't have it. Just the superstar. Yeah, the superstar. I guess because this is the only time I'm going to do this row that I chose to just say how many times to repeat it. And I think probably the next one, yeah, the next one says repeat to the top of the mountain. So it's written the same way as the other one. Because it's repeating, because it's a repeating row, then if I said do it 7 times, do it, then the next time I'd have to say do it 8 times, do it 9 times. But I guess I could do the parentheses like I do with the stitches. So maybe I'll revisit that. Let me make a note. I was actually thinking about that today, how that could be better. Because I care about you guys. Skip 2, double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, I did that. Skip 2, 3DC in next stitch 7 times. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hi, Amanda. My cat woke me up way too early, so here I am, crocheting a hexagon cardigan. Cat probably heard my voice and was like, Mama, that lady. That lady you like to watch is on. 333. Let me see what it says. 333 in second of 2 double crochet in the peak. Thanks for following and thank you for sharing. Okay, and then it says skip 2, 3 double crochet in next stitch 5 times. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Okay, 7, 333, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me zoom out just a little. Double crochet, skip 4 and double crochet DC3 together in the center valley stitch. LOL, he just wanted breakfast. Of course he did. skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 double crochet, oh yeah, I did it right. Okay. And then 3, 3, 3 in the center. So on this one, it starts off with skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next, and then it says skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next 5 times or 7 times. So there's a total of 8 over here. And then 3, 3, 3 in the peak. Oh, you're right. All right, let me fix. I'll fix it. Sweet, I'm gonna screw up my time. I see what you're saying. Trying to go too fast. Quit talking and crochet, Betty. Okay. One, two, three, 4. 3 double crochet. Thank you, Della. I would have been mad. 3, 3, 3 in the peak. That was a good eye. Skip 2, 3 double crochet. Skip 4, double crochet 3 together in the valley. So I'll take a look at the pattern again and see what it says. Yeah, it says 5 times. Skip 4, double crochet 3 together in the center single crochet of the valley. Skip 4, 3 double crochet in the next. Skip 2, 3, 3, 3 in the peak. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. Skip 4, double crochet 3 together in the center valley stitch. Skip 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 double crochet. Okay, it says 3 double crochet, skip 2 this time, 5 times. Three double crochet, skip 2. That was 3. Skip 2, this is 4. Skip 2, this is 5. Skip 2, 3, 3, 3. Row 2 is the pain row, so I want to keep laying it down so you can see the pattern of it. There's a double crochet 3 together in the center valley stitch, a skip 4 on each side, always 3, 3, 3 in the peak, and then skipping 2 in between each of the 3 double crochet in the same stitch. Okay, I've got 3 points down and 14 to go. This is a very unforgiving row. You got to do it right. Thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate it. Be sure to, follow me, like and subscribe and do all that stuff. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you know whenever I'm live. If you would like to receive an email with links to all the replays for this crochet along, follow the link in my bio and sign up. Submit your email for the holiday tree skirt crochet along. One, two, three, 4. What happens with this one is I'll be cranking along, skipping 2 and doing 3 double crochet in the next, and then I'll forget that there's a skip 4 here, and I'll just keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 4 feels like a mile. It's a long, long skip. Lee or D, were you able to find the embroidery thread? Have you tried Hobby or Hobby or whatever it's called? And I thought Joann's had a gold version of this yarn. I know you don't like to work with heavier yarns though. This is very heavy. This is like a blanket. I remember thinking this when I was working on it before. Like, this would make a great blanket. This isn't necessarily the best material, I don't think, the best fiber content for a tree skirt. It's very pretty, but it's more like a blanket than a tree skirt. So I would love to see this worked up in like a luxury yarn. Hi, Beverly. How you doing today, my friend? You found lured thread. Okay. One, two, three, four. Lorix. Trying to deal with cold weather. Where are you? Are you in Alaska? Oklahoma mountains. Wow. It sounds beautiful. But yes, cold. Lorix is very fine. I'm going to try it. I'd love to see it. Hi, everyone. Thanks for popping in. Oh, it's supposed to be in the 20s, trying to get chickens and pigs a warm house ready for tonight, okay?
From your calendar, comedy night at Sandtrap Tavern starts in 3 hours at 6 p.m.
Alexa, stop!
From your calendar, comedy night at Sandtrap
Alexa,
Tavern
stop!
starts in
Computer,
3 hours
stop!
at 6.
Oh my goodness. I put comedy night on my calendar. I guess I thought I was going to go to comedy night. That ain't happening. It's Supernova. It's Supernova Super Marathon. I hate when I'm on a live and Alexa just starts talking randomly. It's like she does that all the time. I never asked her to announce calendar events. Never. What if it was something embarrassing? From your calendar, your colonoscopy is scheduled in the morning. Start drinking your laxatives now. You know, I don't know what could be embarrassing. Ah, Alexa, shut up. Well, we do know that Amazon listens to us, right? Through these devices and through our phones. I mean, my daughter and I were talking about some obscure thing, something in the car about going live. And this was before I went live. And we were talking about some game that she wanted to stream and how you would go live and what she was really interested in doing. And then later that day I had something pop up in my Amazon, suggested things, and it was like some device to connect to your computer, to some little weird little streaming thing that I would have had absolutely no need for. But it had to have heard us talking about that. This is not a blanket, it's the 6-day holiday, 6-day superstar holiday tree skirt. And yeah. I've just been like sitting here thinking about how to say this, but if I stopped every time someone came into the live and asked me to stop and show them, or slow down to show them, I would not get my I would not get it done. I would never get it done. So I don't mean to be rude, but I stop periodically and show my work. So if you want to see it, just hang around for a little while. But asking creators to stop what they're doing when you get into the live. Also, I'm being timed. I do stop. I mean, as a rule, I stop at the end of every row and I spread out my work. So if you stick around for a little while, you'll see it. But I just can't stop every time. I'll be here all day. I'm already going to be here all day. It's okay. I'm not mad at you, my dear. You just like happen to be the third person that asked me today. It's the 6-Day Kid blanket. It's based on the 6-Day Kid blanket, which is not just one stitch, but a series of stitches. And a chevron pattern. Hi Leona, thanks for asking. I have a pattern shop linked on my TikTok page. My website is bettymcknit.com. All my patterns are free there with ads on the page. If you don't want the ads, you can purchase the ad-free PDF. And the links are right there on my pages. And there's a link to my shop, my pattern shop, right on my TikTok page. Hi, Amy. Uh-oh, I did something wrong. I only skipped 2, not 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is only the second row I've done today. Still on my second row. One, two, three, 4. I did it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're home? Glad you made it home alive. TGIF. Thanks for the likes and thanks for following. So Amy, now that you're home, are you going to crochet? Are you going to crash? You need a nap? I need one too. I have water and snacks to help me through all the work I need to do on this blanket, on this live. No, I did it again. I keep trying to skip 2 after the valley, but it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these little peaks on this row should only have 1 set of 3 double crochet on each side, and then 3, 3, 3 in the peak. and then skip 2, 3 double crochet, and then skip 4, 3, 3, 3. How were the brownies last night? Oh, you remember that, do you? I only had one, but I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty big brownie. I thought about eating a second one, but I didn't. I was good. Um, yeah, I didn't really like my dinner that I made. I made some instant ramen, and I followed a TikTok that I saw where they put peanut butter in the I've been doing this thing where I zhuzh up the instant ramen with like soy sauce and garlic chili paste and some different things. And I saw one that used a different brand of ramen than I usually use, and had some different things that I put in it, and a different way of like cooking the egg, because I always put an egg in it. And I didn't like it. I think I did that before the live. I made that ramen and I ate it. It was too spicy. The new brand of ramen was too spicy for me. And I didn't like the peanut butter, which shocked me because I love peanut butter. And I thought I would love it. And the TikTok said, "This is a bowl of crack." And it was not crack for me. I didn't like it. I didn't finish it. So then I had that brownie after that. I'm enjoying a hot cup of mint and oolong tea. That sounds lovely. Ooh, I'm almost at the end. That feels like it went faster than it probably did. This is a marathon session. 6-day supernova holiday tree skirt. It's the big one. This is the one to make if you want a big tree skirt. Thanks for following. There's a 6-day star, a 6-day superstar, and a 6-day supernova holiday tree skirt. The patterns are based off of the star, superstar, and supernova blankets. And there's also a star, superstar, and supernova shawl. The star has Beverly says, "Is anyone in a holiday mood yet?" I am feeling it working on these tree skirts. I'm not going to lie. I do feel like I would be happy if I had my tree up. I like when my daughter puts the ornaments on for me though. But she's not going to be here until Christmas. Last year she was here at Thanksgiving, so I was actually thinking about getting a bigger tree, and because I just have a little pencil tree right now that I bought when I was living in a tiny place in New York, a small, well, it wasn't a tiny place per se, but I just didn't have anywhere to put a tree. I didn't have a large space to put a tree. Um, I had this little pencil tree that I put at the top of my stairs on the landing, and it really looked so cute there. Um, it was really cute, and you could see it from the front door when you walked in. You could see it right up there at the top of the stairs, so it was really cute. But I'm thinking about getting a larger tree this year and doing some more decorations. The only decorations I have on my tree are the collection of stuff that I've saved up over the years, like the stuff that the kids made. And every year I purchase like one or two ornaments, you know. I have I have tons, of course, that the kids made when they were tiny. It was one of the first things I did when I decided I was leaving, was pack up all those really special Christmas ornaments. So I have all the ones that were really special to me. Hi, Debbie. Completely in holiday mode. Tree goes up today, although my tree skirt is not quite ready. Beverly, you'll get there. Give yourself time. And if you need to give yourself a year where you don't put up your tree, that's also okay. Okay, how many do I have here? Because it seems like I might have too many. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, this is right. I think I'm supposed to have one to skip here, so I'm not sure what happened. But maybe not. Let me check the pattern. Let's see what the pattern says. I might be one off because I'm not really counting. Oh yeah, it doesn't say skip. It says 8. And then it says 8 times. It says... skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next stitch 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then double crochet in the last stitch. Okay, I'll zoom out because people were asking to see. It's also too big to show on this table. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip this because I'm gonna be changing colors. I'll show as much of it as I can. That's what it looks like. And this is the bottom down here where I started. Hey, Andrew. Thanks for sharing the live. Andrew says, OMG, I love that gray. What's the name? I need me some. It's the Big Twist Twinkle. By the way, I think that might have taken about 40 minutes. It's the Big Twist Twinkle, and the name of the color is actually gray. You're welcome. It's from Joann's. And then the white is also the twinkle. Thank you, Debbie. I don't know what happened to Della. Della was timing me, so I don't know how long that took, but I think it took about 40 minutes. Because the other one took 23 minutes, and that said an hour and 9 minutes, that timer that I started at the beginning. So an hour and 9, which would be 69 minus 23, would be what? 46 minutes. I better go faster. I'm not going to make it. Okay. 3B. 3B. The only two rows really that you haven't seen are 2C and 3C. And they're only different because you have more than one of these on these little points. So that's the only reason that they're different. But I'm going to try and show it to you anyways. Okay? I'm going to try and get there. But realize that I have to do the 4 rows in between. 3. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to have to do 4, 5A, 6A, 7B in order to show you 2C and 3C. But I'm going to do it for you because I love you. Pain in my butt. Oh, goodness. All right, here we go. So I change colors by pulling the new yarn through the last 2 loops of the last stitch of the row. I take the tails and I put them up over the working yarn, hold it to the back, and then I start my chains for my next row, which for row 3B is supposed to be a chain 3. So I am starting my timer now. So don't nobody ask me for nothing. Don't ask me to stop. Don't ask me to show you anything. Don't ask me to slow down. Because I'm going to try and do this as fast as I can. I'm explaining it to you. I'm trying to explain it to you. I had a professor in college that would say that. I tried to explain you. Okay, here we go. What does it say to do? Skip the space between the last double crochet and the 3 double crochet, and then you do 3 double crochet in each of the next 8 spaces. Okay, 3 double crochet in the next 8 spaces. Come on, this is so easy. You do not need me to show you this. You should know this by now. Can you tell I was a teacher, college professor? Three double crochet in each of the next 8 spaces. So this is 4. 5. Yes, row 3, the favorite row. Row 2 is the pain row, and then you get rewarded with row 3, the favorite row, where you don't have to hunt for spaces to put stitches. You don't have to worry about stitch counts. You just work right into the holes. And you can... Oh, not fair. Come on. I said, don't nobody ask me for nothing. I said, don't stop me or slow me down. Didn't I say that? I said that. Come on, camera. And now somebody's calling me. You can't call me. I'm live. No, come on. I will not be stopped. I will crochet this. Nothing will stop me. I'm crocheting on a live and I won't be stopped. The machines break down, people calling me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then 3, 3, 3 in the peak. One, the crochet must go on. That's right. Crochet superhero. That's me. The supernova. I'm going to wear it as a cape when it's done. I want to make sure I read this as I'm going. Otherwise, what's the point? Okay, so after the 3, 3, 3 in the peak. Oh no. This is 3B. In the chain 3 space, 3 double crochet in each of the next 5 spaces. Okay. Oh, I did 4 again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 'Thanks for following. 4, 5. And then DC3 together in each of the next 2 spaces, before and after the DC3 together in the row below. Three double crochet in the next space. Hi, thanks for the likes. 3, 3, 3 in the peak. Three double crochet in the next space. Double crochet 3 together in each of the next 2 spaces. And then 3 double crochet in each of the next 5 spaces, and then repeat. Okay, I'm gonna stop after this peak and just give like a rundown of what's happening in this row. Okay, I had 8 to come up the side. So you should have 8 clusters on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down the long side, 1 on the small peak. And then always in row 3, you're going to have a double crochet 3 together, 1 on each side of the one in the row below. And that's what's helping to create the valley here. Thank you so much, Judy. I appreciate that. Okay, and then so the large side is going to have 5, 1, and then 8 on the outside. Okay, and I'm going to continue. And I'm trying to go fast, so because this is taking a long time. As the pattern grows, each row takes longer and longer. My last row took 45 minutes. The one before that was a single crochet row, and it took 23 minutes. Certain rows are going to take longer than others because you have to think more. Row 2, you have to think more. You have to get it right. So I've been live since 2 o'clock, so an hour and a half, and this is my 3rd row. And I have 6 rows to go before I can do the edge. And when I come live tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to do the edge. On all your blankets. Yes, I do have a pattern. It's the 6-day holiday. This one, so I have 3 tree skirts. The star, the superstar, and the supernova. And this one is the supernova. The star has 9 large points of equal size. The superstar has 17 points, smaller points of equal size, and it's more circular than star shaped. And the supernova has 9 large points and 8 small points. You're welcome. They all have different borders. The star border has a really cute candy cane edge. The superstar has a pom-pom edge, and I sewed jingle bells to it. And the supernova, this one has a twisted fringe icicle edge. So tomorrow on my live, I'm going to show how I do all those edges and how to finish off these skirts. This one I'm actually doing here on this live. This is a live tutorial filming. So these replays are available and will be available on my YouTube channel. And someday, this is like weaving in the ends, I will get around to like editing them down and cleaning them up and things like that. But for now, you just have my lives to enjoy and help you with your tree skirts. All of my patterns can be found on my website, bettymcknit.com. And if you're on TikTok, I have a store right in my TikTok profile. Right above the videos, there's like 4 different icons, and one of them is a shopping bag, and that's where you can purchase my patterns. If you don't want to spend money on them, you can go to my website and you can work the tree skirts right off of the website. You do have to look at ads, but that's how I get paid if you want to access the content for free. But it is there for free because I know crocheters love a free pattern. You all love free stuff. Hey Kathy, how you doing? How was PT? Beverly, I'm going to go back to live 1 and start a tree skirt. I made a tree skirt years ago and I'm in need of a new one. God bless you. God bless you, my friend. Thanks for the likes. All of my patterns are free with the exception of the what's it called? The Half Moon Goddess. It's a premium crochet pattern that I created, but I'm going to make it free and I'll tell you why, Andrew. And I know it says on your profile that crochet is your hobby and not your business. But if you ever were to get into business of crochet, let me tell you what, you make more money with free patterns than you do with paid patterns. And when I'm ready, I'm going to do a little case study and show with this pattern, the Half Moon Goddess that I made. Beautiful shawlette pattern that I almost said choreographed. Designed on Shapius, the gradient. I have 1 paid pattern and only 2 sales. Well, people, let me tell you, crocheters love free patterns. So I have my patterns available for free. I started on Ravelry where I would just give away the PDF. And then someone said my pattern went viral. And 10,000 people downloaded it in 1 day. Hi, Emily. It's the 6-day Supernova Holiday Tree Skirt. It's on my website, bettymcknit.com. Thank you. And someone, in fact, I'll just say who it was. It was Stephanie from It's Crochet O'Clock. I told her, I said, I have about 700 downloads a day on that pattern. And she said, well, stop giving Ravelry all your traffic and put that on your blog. And you get that 700, hits a day on your blog, on your website, and put ads on your website. Yeah. Yes. And then let me tell you what happened in January. So I had that viral pattern consistently getting, so many hits on my website. And then I started actually selling the ad-free PDF. I used to just give it away. And then somebody said, no, you should be charging for those. So I started selling the PDFs also. Okay, but then in January, Sissy Hankshaw put that video up of my star blanket. It wasn't even my video and it went viral. And I had so much traffic to my website that it crashed. And I made it up over the threshold where I could sign on with Mediavine. So now I'm with Mediavine. And I usually don't say how much I make, but I'll just say this. Before I was with Mediavine, I was consistently making between 500 and 1,000 a month on Google Ads, because before, everyone starts out with AdSense, okay? And then that was also, that's combined with like my YouTube income. So if you have free patterns, you can Mediavine. You have to have a traffic threshold before you can sign on with Mediavine or eZoic, or there are other. Yeah, you have to start with AdSense. You can do a like a WordPress blog with AdSense. But here's the thing, I wouldn't be able to do this live video in this tutorial if this pattern wasn't free, right? Otherwise, I would be giving my pattern away for free, or I would have to have some kind of something, you know, a special link within the pattern where people could go and see the video. But you make money. It was my kids that said, when my pattern went viral, the 6-day kid blanket went viral the first time, I was flooded with emails with people saying, "Where's the video tutorial for this pattern?" And I was like, huh? What? And my kids were like, "Make YouTube videos." And I was like, "I don't want to do that." And they said, yes, it hits me. Yes, that's me, Betty McKnit, your crochet mama, designer of the 6-day kid blanket, 6-day star blanket, and this pattern is based off of those patterns. But yeah. Yeah. So if you go to my, I'm going to start a mastermind after the first of the year to teach people how to monetize their free crochet patterns. Because I see on here, yeah, of course. Go to my link tree and put your name in that, complete the form. And I'm going to do a business mastermind in my membership community that explains how I monetized my channel, because I see a lot of people on here saying like, "Oh, well, I could maybe see if it were a free pattern, it would be okay for it to not be so great, or if it were a free pattern, it would be da 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 da." But I'm like, a lot of y'all are missing the point, and you can make more money on a free pattern than you can on a paid pattern. And that, I have living proof of that, given that I have this absolutely beautiful pattern called the Half Moon Goddess that I spent a year designing and perfecting so that I could sell it as a premium pattern for $6.95 instead of $3. And I've sold maybe 25 of them. And I could have made 10 times that amount of money if I had just listed it for free on my site and push the traffic. So I plan to use that pattern as like a little case study, and post, I'm going to switch it from premium to free. And it's just a little project I have in mind so that I can say, this is how much money I made when it was paid, and this is how much money I make on it now that it's free. Pattern making is a whole nother level of creativity. Yes, it is. It really is. Oh, I've been crocheting for a long time, and your pattern is so coveted in the... Aw. That's like... You have no idea how much that means to me to hear that. But you don't have to covet anything from me because I'm so generous and I'm so approachable. I'm like your crochet mama, really. So I'm here to help you. There's a lot going on over here on YouTube too. So I've been talking. Good way to promote the mastermind class. Yes. People don't know. I was actually, in addition to being a crochet artist, I'm also a somatic practitioner. And I was commenting yesterday about some of the advice and some of the things. I think a lot of people's businesses blew up during the pandemic. The craft businesses, the small artist businesses blew up during the pandemic, and people have had some success. But I do see a lot of people like giving advice sometimes, and I think, I don't know, do they really know what they're talking about? Like, do they, especially with the somatic stuff, because I was a dancer for most of my life, and I still am. I still consider myself one, even though my body's broken. But yeah, some of this physical advice that people are giving, it's like, it might be good for, for a short time to do something like that, but it's not safe. Some of the exercises I saw people doing, I felt were not safe. I haven't stretched my, it is the blind leading the blind. And I definitely feel that way when I hear people talking about free patterns. And I have just a couple videos on my page about it, because when I did make videos, I took several of them down because it did bring the drama. Um, because the discussion was leading into, well, it's a free pattern, so it doesn't matter what I do with it because it's free. And that's just not that's just not right. Just because it's free doesn't mean it doesn't have a copyright, and it's not protected. It's not a source of income. So if it's free on someone's blog and it's a source of their income, and then you take it and you redo it in some way and then publish it as a new thing, or let's just say you publish it on your page, or because it's free, or you make a video tutorial because it's free, you're actually taking traffic. That free pattern gets paid by the traffic and the ads. So anything that you do to take away from that free pattern and the traffic that goes there is theft. It's content theft. So this is where I was getting into like these arguments with people who clearly did not understand, like if I buy a pattern, it's first of all the people that say, if I buy a pattern, I can do whatever I want with it, meaning I can make it and sell it. Well, probably legally, yes, you can, but yeah, plagiarism on a crochet level, yeah. Anything that you want to do for your own, like if you want to take my pattern and rewrite it and make it into something else, and wear it or use it or give it as a gift to somebody, that's totally fine. I would even say, because I'm a generous person, if you wanted to sell that item, I I would probably say, go ahead, make $1,000,000, knock yourself out. I hope you get rich. It's when you take the pattern and you change one thing about it, and you say, oh, well, I changed it this amount, so now it's mine. I'll tell you what, with this, if you do that with the 6-day kid blanket, people will call you out. Even if I never see it, people will call you out because they'll recognize it. It's so recognizable at this point. So when I see people doing stuff that's like this, if you look at it and you see 6-day kid blanket, I just tell them, look, It's probably legally not wrong what you're doing, but I recommend you don't, because it just, my followers will see that, and they are very protective of me. I have a very loyal following. Thank goodness. Beautiful, beautiful community of crafters, crocheters that make my blankets, and the work that they do. My goodness, and the ideas that they have. They just keep flowing. So I love that I'm able to provide my patterns for free. I love that I'm able to do that. It feels really generous. I know people love a free pattern, and it just, it's like it's got a the more the merrier kind of energy about it, and it just continues to grow. Debbie says, I have called out so many over the years. Yep. I mean, it's gotten better recently, because when I see them on Pinterest, the thing that I always send a copyright takedown notice for are the graphs, because that's basically giving away the whole pattern in one image, and the traffic doesn't come back to me. It doesn't link to my site, so I get nothing from that. Somebody has just outright stolen my graph and put it up on Pinterest to get the traffic to them. There's a ton of that everywhere. But if somebody, does like a blog roundup or something like that, and they link to me, then I'm fine. I don't do anything. But if they just have my graph that I don't even provide for free anymore, you have to buy that graph. And the reason I don't provide it for me is because they stole it. They keep stealing it and taking my traffic. Yeah. It is what I wanted to do initially, but stay-at-home mom needing supplemental income. I hear you. It takes a while. I'm not going to say it's easy. It does take time, and going viral multiple times definitely helped me. It definitely helped me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, and I love all of you. I'm like your crochet mama. That's what I think. Especially y'all TikTokers. Y'all young buds over there. Yeah, I've had that mastermind. I've been saying I'm going to do it for months now. Um it was back when, but I am going to start it up after the first of the year, when people are like really interested in getting their businesses going, and I'll show y'all how to set up. I'll show you the different ways that I monetize, and I'll show you how to set up for free patterns, and I'll show you everything I do. And then we can have a little accountability group where you can support each other to get stuff done. Currently crocheting a blanket for your boys. Welcome. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't have any idea how long things take me either, but somebody is timing me here. I think your pattern is so well known and recognition, people will hopefully just stop bothering to steal it soon. Yes, I think I'm approaching that, actually, because I'm seeing fewer and fewer. I'm seeing more of the websites are linking to my page, instead of just having this page that uses those viral photos and doesn't link to anything, or uh, sometimes they even copy and paste the pattern, the pattern exactly, and they post it. Um, but I'm approaching that level where people aren't doing it anymore. And people, like, I've reached out directly to the crochet crowd and they've been extremely gracious. Wonderful, wonderful people. Crocheting a gingerbread man, cool. Zen Gelinak, I don't know how to pronounce your username. Saying I will be ready. I need to start. Oh, right, I already read that. Love Mikey and the crochet crowd. Oh, hits me. Do you know how to Zen? Angelina, Zengelina. Oh, I love that. That's cool. I love it. Well, I will say how to avoid wrist and hand pain when crocheting. I would have to take a look at your uh at your how you're holding your hook and your yarn, and see, like, if I can see if a specific cause. But um I will just say in general what I think happens is, number one, you must use an ergonomic hook. I use the Furls Odyssey exclusively. It's a weighted ergonomic hook, and I am gonna stop and stretch my hands at the end of this row, but I'm being timed, so I want to finish. I'm almost there. You must use an ergonomic hook. You must stop if you have pain. Do not keep crocheting if you have pain. Stop and diagnose the problem. Now, the thing that I have been seeing on here is people saying, oh, use these compression things for your wrist. Those are good while you heal. Those, do not just put on compression garments and keep going. Or compression, you know, wrist braces, just so that you can keep going. Those are to help you heal. Okay? And then when you're crocheting, you should be supported. Your arms, your back should be as straight as possible, or even if you can't sit up straight, I would set the pillows up so you can lean back slightly and keep your head in line with your spine, and then support your work so that your work is at eye level, so you're not bending over. Okay? And then for your hands, you want to loosen up your tension. Okay? Loosen up your wrist, your hands. Don't grip. It doesn't have to be really super tight. And hang on, I want to finish this row. Get my good time, and then I'll talk more about this. Some of these things will help you too when you to go faster. Some of these tips I'm giving you, but get the right crochet hook for your hold, the way that you hold your yarn. These Odysseys are good for overhand grip. I don't think they're really good for underhand pencil grip. Okay, it's worth the investment. It really is. Think about how much yarn you buy that you'll never use. Invest instead, like, one shopping spree of yarn on, 37 minutes. Wow. That was like so much faster than I thought. I think I'm going to do one more row and then take a break. Okay. But let me tell you, Angelina is right. You want to have a neutral wrist when you crochet. So you shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't be gripping. You want your hands to be as relaxed as possible, okay? Relaxed as possible. And then learn how to use your fingers when you're crocheting, right? Like this. You see me rolling? Yeah? So you're not like doing a lot of this, okay? Well, if you don't hold tension, I don't know what you mean hold tension with your palm if you're using your fingers against your palm. But it's this, like, I tension my yarn like this. This will give you pain. This will bring pain, okay? So you want to, what I show people how to do, and there was a girl on TikTok that had a really great TikTok about how she did it. You wrap the yarn up and over, and then she was like flicking her pinky to tension the yarn, and she was like just like noticing it in her videos. But I actually try to tend to teach people how to do that. Wrap the yarn around the pinky and then tension it with the pinky. But you want to relax your hands as much as possible, okay? And now I have lipedema, which is a fat and lymphatic disorder. So I can see that my hands will swell. So I'm going to take a break and I'm going to do my little swelling treatment on my hands. And this is how that goes, okay? You go up into the armpit. You can't see me on TikTok because I'm overhead. And this is the lymphatics under here, up in the armpit, okay? So you give that a squeeze and you get that going, all right, on both sides. I can feel where I have fluid like stuck there, okay? And then your lymphatics, they drain up, all right? They go up and then it drains up into the top of your, up by your neck and up into your armpits. So start at the top and just with gentle pressure, just stretch the skin up, up, up. And then when I get to my hands, I do each finger going up, up, up. And I just push the fluid out gently, gently, okay? Two people are asking me about pencil grip hook suggestions. I think that the Furls Streamline or the Alpha series, I would contact Furls actually, because I think they know they know which, like, they have designed their hooks for different types of holds. So I'm partial to the Odyssey because I'm an overhander, but I don't think they're good for pencil grip. It's a weighted hook, okay? So then I go down to each of the fingers and I just bring some of the fluid out. Gentle, okay? Gentle. Do you see how my skin just moves a little bit when your lymphatic system is right under the skin. So it does not need, I'm even pressing hard because I'm excited right now, but it does not need to have a lot of pressure. In fact, excessive pressure can damage your lymphatics, which for most people, they don't need to worry about damaging their lymphatics, but people like me with a lymphatic problem do have to worry about that. So, and then for your legs, like, this is what I'm doing with my feet all the time. I'm doing this. I'm pumping. So you pump and you go to Barbie foot, like you extend your ankle but keep your toes up, and then point your toes and then toes up and then back. And also circles either way. I have my feet up. I have to keep my feet up. I can't sit with my legs down, or my legs are going to swell regardless, but if I have my legs down like that, they will swell worse. So yeah, and then any kind of like Any kind of ankle pumping that you can do just like subconsciously. I'm just doing it without thinking it like a lot of the time. Okay, so there's that. And then felt like I had something else in my mind, but now I forget. It was a good break. Oh, yes, drink lots of water. Always take breaks. My motto is lay it down and admire it. So I have a habit that I have tried to foster and teach, which is to lay my work down at the end of every row and look it over. And I know you're thinking, no, I don't want to stop. I just want to keep going. But this could save you so much time if you notice something that you've done wrong. And then you don't have to, you won't have to frog so much. This is the 6-day Supernova Holiday Tree Skirt. So I've been crocheting straight for about 2 hours. I do feel my legs starting to swell up. Um, so I'm going to take a break, but I'm going to do one more row and then I'm going to take a break. Another thing I do, a little habit, I was a dancer, so I believe in muscle memory because that's how you dance and that's how you really perform choreography is through muscle memory. So I apply the same things to my crochet. So one of the muscle memory habits that I have is every time I pull my yarn, I take a deep breath and I'm trying to like build that into my muscle memory. Okay, so now I'm on repeat rows and I'm going to be repeating rows 4, 5A, 6A, and 7B in that order. So row 4, and I bet I can do this one really fast. Let me start my timer. Well, I don't know about really fast, but I'm going to time myself. Row 4, chain 1, make 1 single crochet in each stitch, and 3 single crochet in each chain 3 space. So this one's a no-brainer. It's nothing but single crochet all the way across, 1 in each stitch. I love this row. I'm going to try and fly across it. Hey, Naomi. I also feel like while I was yakking, I missed a bunch of comments over here. Thanks for sharing the live, and hello to everybody that's popping in. Ready to start my Christmas tree skirt. I think I'll do the Superstar. That's Kathy. Kathy, did you gift your um your blanket? Hey, Momster Mash. Good to see you. Hello, Faith. Aw, that's too bad. Well, I guess they just had a baby, so. I can't wait to hear what they have to say about it. How did it go with the border? All employees loved it. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. It's the 6-day Supernova holiday tree skirt. It's a single crochet row, and all I have to do is single crochet, and I don't have to think. I don't think I even gave stitch counts in the pattern because I didn't want to. I don't like to count. I don't like to sit there counting while I'm crocheting. I like to watch my show or yak with people on lives or in meetings. I have the gift of gab, as they say. They told me that when I was little. I was like, oh, I have the gift of gab. That's nice. I was given a gift. Not realizing that they were maybe not so much appreciating my gift. Apparently my older sister was really quiet in school. And they kept saying, "You're nothing like your sister. She was so quiet." Your sister was so quiet. Faith says, I'm working on finishing my family Christmas stockings for this year. Number 4 of 5. Wow. See you later, Beverly. Good luck with the chickens. Counting is for the birds. I don't want to sit here and count. Are you kidding me? I've been doing half double crochet because my bee yarn is so skinny. The single crochet disappear. Oh, wow. Diana says, I'm almost done with a pocketed shawl. Cool. There is a 6-day pocket shawl. Did you all know that? There's 2, actually. There's one that goes back and forth, short. It's like a swatch. It's like a 6-day kid blanket swatch scarf with pockets and then a really wide edge. And there's a 6-day sideways pocket shawl where it starts with a long, super long chain start. Really, really long. It's made extra long, and then the ends are folded up to create the pockets. And then you work the edge along the sides with the folded up pocket. I'm fading, I'm getting tired. I'm going to have to probably lie down and put my legs up. And then, I don't know, I mean, I could just do these repeats, not on live, off camera, but I think I'll take a break. I think I will actually take a break. And how many rows did I do today? Is this my 4th row? I think this is my 4th row. And I have 5 more to go. They're getting longer every time. Well, I'm not going to decide what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take a break and then decide. So I may come back later tonight and work for a couple more hours on this. But for sure, I will be here tomorrow at noon Eastern time. And I will be putting on the edges, the border. This one has an icicle edge. Twisted fringe icicle edge. The star blanket has a candy cane border. And the superstar has a pom-pom border. So we'll see how I do. I'm going to lie down with my legs up for a bit. Maybe go take a walk on the beach if it's not raining. And then I'll see if I feel like it. I'll be back later if I feel like it. Bye, Dee. Have a good rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow. Have you ever fallen asleep crocheting? I almost feel like I could do it right now. Bye, Veronica. Thanks for being here, my dear. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to comedy night and then I won't be live tonight. TGIF. I don't know why it feels like Saturday, but it's not. It's Friday. All right, Deborah. Well, I'll see you. I don't know when the next thing is we have going in the McKnitiverse. Have a good weekend. Still so far to go. I'm glad I caught you too. Amanda says I fall asleep often. I know. I'm like, I don't know why I'm sleepy. Like, I don't get up early. I didn't stay up that late. I think I did schedule a chat for Monday. I don't know if I'm going to keep that Monday 2 p.m. time because it's not a good time for Kathy. But just go ahead and do it for now. And then there's going to be some changes to the McKnitiverse. I mean, it won't affect really anything except possibly that 2 p.m. one that I'm doing. I just threw a couple more in there while I'm just trying to clean up the year, the end of the year, finish up my whips, finish up a bunch of stuff I started in there in the McKnitiverse and didn't finish, like my wonderful wallaby, like all the videos for the sock knitting class, and etc., etc., etc. Hexagon cardigan took over my life for a while there. I'd like to just finish the year really clean. Thank you, Foxy. Appreciate it. This is the 6-day Supernova Holiday Tree Skirt. Thanks for the likes. The pattern's on my website, bettymcknit.com. You can follow a link in my bio to my pattern store. Thanks so much. It has a twisted fringe icicle edge. Ah, I'm living in a pull trailer, so I can't put up a tree. It's okay. I'm sure this is temporary. I've been talking about my little pencil tree that I've had for the last 6 years. 5 years, 6 years. I don't know. I left my husband a while ago, and I had to get a tiny Christmas tree, like a pencil tree that I would put in the landing of my stairs. But I'm living in a different place now, so I was thinking about getting a bigger tree and decorating it like in my own style, a new style, so yeah. You're building a house? Yeah. So this is temporary. Maybe crochet yourself a little tree. That might be fun. Crochet a little tree to put up on the kitchen table or somewhere. I'm always up early to go to work, etc. So by the time it's time to sit down and crochet, I'm tired. Aww. If prices go down for materials. I know it's crazy right now, but what goes up, must come down. We're all going to be okay. And once you get through it, like how I've gotten through it and I've moved on, and I have really fond memories and a lot of gratitude for those years that I spent at that place, really grateful that I had that place to go to, because at the time I did not have the financial stability. My credit report was terrible. My, now ex-husband didn't want to give me any alimony. I was sick. I couldn't work. I didn't know what I was going to do. I literally did not know what I was going to do. And somebody gave me a lease with 3 dogs, nonetheless, in New York. Could you imagine? No proof of income and 3 dogs. And someone gave me a lease to help me start over. I need an idea to crochet. I need some easy. I don't know. I'm always going to suggest the 6-day kid blanket because that's my pattern and that's what this is based off of. 6-day kid blanket, 6-day star blanket. In my opinion, the 6-day star blanket is easier than the original 6-day kid blanket. You can start it in the middle and work your way out. You can use all the scrap yarn that you have, and it will be amazing. Well, I have videos to help, but you can't make a pattern like this without reading a pattern a little bit. You can't do a project like this without some pattern reading, but I have videos that will help you. But you can't do it just from the videos. It's too much. Listen, I'm gonna do a little tough love, mama love. Just read the pattern. It's okay. You can do it. Stop saying you can't read patterns. You can. You probably have had some bad patterns that were poorly written, but my patterns are not poorly written. They're well written. There were people when the Star Blanket video that Sissy Hankshaw did, when that video went viral, there were people that didn't even know how to crochet at all who learned how to crochet just to make it. That's how easy it is. It's the perfect beginner pattern. Yes, this is the 6-day Supernova Holiday Tree Skirt. It's based off of the 6-day Supernova blanket. All my patterns are free on my site, bettymcknit.com. I've got video tutorials to help you with the patterns on my YouTube. I'm Betty McKnit everywhere. Learn to read patterns, or you're going to be so limited as to what you can make. And just like people will say, well, I'm a visual learner, so I need, to learn this way or whatever helps me. I am good at pattern writing. I'm really good at pattern writing, and I suck at making videos. So, yeah. Try the pattern, because really, if you want to make cool things, you are going to want to read patterns eventually. You'll need to. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck making, more basic projects. Hi, everyone. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it. I'm just finishing up my last row here, and I will maybe be live again later tonight to work on this because it still has a long way to go. But for sure, tomorrow at noon, I'm going to be live on here, and I'm going to be putting the edges on my 3 holiday tree skirts: the star, the superstar, and the supernova tree skirts. This one's the supernova that I'm doing here. It's the biggest one. That's why it's taking the longest. Whoops. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm so close. see, how long did that take? 22 minutes and 18 seconds. All right. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm happy about that. I am happy about that. Wow. Awesome. I'm pleased with that time. It's been 2.5 hours and I did one. No. I did 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 4 rows and I had 9 to do. So I have 5 rows left. So 5 rows. It takes me 20 to 30 minutes a row. So I have a good 2.5 hours. So I could maybe do it tonight. I might come back tonight. I literally have nothing better to do but sleep. Let's see. Oh, wonderful. Somebody has decided to skateboard up and down the walkway right outside my window while I'm on a live. That's okay, because I'm just about done anyhow. This has been really fun and a really lovely way to spend a Friday afternoon. Maybe I'll see y'all later. If not, you have a wonderful weekend, wonderful Friday, and I'll be back tomorrow at Speedy. I know, I did that one really fast. Proud of that. Yep, thanks for sharing the live. Suddenly a bunch of people are popping on to TikTok. Hi everyone. I'm just finishing up the 6-day Supernova Holiday tree skirt. I'm going to end my live over on YouTube. Bye YouTube.